My name is Tyler Craven. I work at a Medical City Healthcare Hospital. I'm a father and former Marine, and I believe that serving people is part of who I am.
Breaking news right now in Plano.
It's the explosion heard and felt around the neighborhood.
This home went up in a flash yesterday.
A gas leak triggered the explosion.
6 people were hurt.
The whole house rumbled.
And I can't believe that this actually happened.
In my mind, I immediately thought a bomb had exploded, which is what prompted me to run outside immediately. There was a family in the house adjacent, and the mother had come out and she was bleeding pretty bad, and she said her son and husband were in the back bedroom. And so I entered the house and went and saw the son and husband and asked to take the husband out as he was in far worse condition. He ensured that I took his son regardless of his state. And so I picked his son up and carried him through the house. It was just full of glass and debris. We got him out, took him to the house next door. The neighbor had opened his door and we kind of set up a triage center there. And once I came out to go back into the house to get the father, the police and fire had arrived and I let them take over. The first two things to break were the front and back window. We had all the sheetrock and drywall come crashing down. Obviously some structural damage. The blast had about a 1/4 mile radius of damage, and so the financial impact was very worrisome. The Hope Fund was actually recommended to me by my Chief Development Officer, and so I did apply, and it was an unbelievably quick response, and within 3 or 4 days be approved and the funds sent. It's hard to explain the blessing that the Hope Fund was. I really did not know what we were going to do, especially with the new addition to our family and the lack of secondary income. And then this, I was scared, and I didn't know how I was going to pay for this, to be completely honest. And it was stressful, very worrisome for both my wife and myself. And this just alleviated all that stress, and I'm very thankful.